Hello. Good morning. I was trying to turn my fan off. Doesn't seem to be working for me today. Anyway, good morning. Heather here. Hello. We'll just tip down. The fan's kind of bugging me today. Anyway, let's start again. Good morning. I'm Heather, and this is my little home studio here for UU Yarns, which is my own yarn brand that I started. And today I thought we could talk about nice projects to knit with our biggest, squishiest, warmest yarn called Baba Bulky. So we'll get started. Anyway, drop a hello in the chat. I'll make a message in there so you can see where the chat is. And then tell me what you're knitting. Do you have a nice warm beverage? Is it cold where you are? Where are you? What are you knitting? Anything. Say hello. Ask a question. I'm good for it. Oh, hi, Nancy from Newport Beach. Nice to see you this morning. I am here in San Diego, not too far away, well, a little town called Oceanside. A men's hat. Very nice. I think last time you popped on, you were knitting a cowl and some Heathers maybe? Anyway, I love remembering what people make. Hi, Deb from Columbus. Oh, I have a yarn order going to Columbus today. We have a store there called Yarn It and Haberdashery. They're in Grandview Heights, and they just placed a nice wholesale order. And yeah, so yarn stores buy our yarn by the bag, whereas you might get it by the ball. Yarn stores buy bags of it. So they have a nice little selection of everything, some sport weight, some fingering weight, even some of the bulky weight we were going to talk about. So that is what I will be doing after this live call. Oh, good. Yarn It is a great shop. I know. I love it. I knew Esther. I taught a class there actually when I was there for a TNNA show. Boy, that was a number of years ago. But yeah, I knew Esther, and now we have Amy and Cynthia. I know I really like working with that shop, one of my favorites. Hi, Nancy from Arizona. Yes, you work on a lot of good projects. Okay. So yeah, I thought we could talk about Happy New Year. I hope you downloaded the knit tracker from last week. It's now time to use it, and you can start filling in your little fluff bubbles for each day that you've knit. I've been keeping mine in my in my planner. It has a little folder back here. So I've been keeping my knit tracker here in my folder, and then or in my planner. And then one of my friends texted me and said she's having so much fun filling in her bubbles. She keeps a colored pencil by her table in the living room, and she thought she would do each month in a different color. So I was like, well, that's a great idea. So in my art book, I also keep a sketchbook along with a notebook. My niece brought me this one. It's in German. My niece brought me this one from Berlin this summer. So, but I have a little bag where I keep my supplies. So I put my colored pencil for the month in there, so I can keep track. And you can see I've knit so far all 4 days of the year. I doubt, I mean, I hope I can keep it that consistent and fill in all these bubbles, but that's not the point. The point is just to be able to keep track so you can really see what you're knitting. So I'm going to put it back in my planner so I know where it is. And then I can think about it while I'm working and be like, oh, I got to get my knitting in. So if you haven't downloaded the knit tracker for the year, go and do that for sure. And what I have been knitting is also a fun topic. I got out my Sail Away cardigan by Marie Green, and I've been working down this sleeve. I had to get out the pattern, figure out where I was, figure out what size I was making. You know how it goes. I had to get a new ball of yarn. It was like everything to get restarted on this. So my 4 days of knitting was actually maybe like, I don't know, 8 rows, not as much as I had hoped it would be. But now I am happily working along on my sleeve decreases. And yeah, maybe this is something that I'll be able to finish and actually wear while it's still cold here in San Diego. I am knitting it. The main color is this Heather's in berry. So you can see all the pretty texture that heathered yarn has. If you don't know about our heathered yarn, it takes one of the regular colors of UU, so like the solid berry color, and the heather is like 80% that color, but then it also mixes 10% charcoal and 10% silver in there. So it has like this extra texture to it. Isn't that so cool? So anyway, that is what I'm making. And that's what I've been knitting on this week a little bit, along with my Isla sweater, but that I'll talk about next week. So anyway, let me get this out of the way because it is a big sweater project. We'll just set it up here for now. What I really wanted to talk about, oh, hi, Marion from Knoxville. Nice to see you. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for stopping in today. If you want to leave me a note, say hello, tell me what you're knitting, tell me where you're from, whichever. So, yeah, I thought we could talk about good projects to use our biggest, squishiest weight of yarn, Baba Bulky. It is 100% merino wool, like all of our yarns, and it has a beautiful twist, good stitch definition, like all of our yarns. But this one is the thickest. So a bulky, chunky weight. It knits up on like a 10 and a half. It works really well on like a 10, 10 and a half, 11 needle on its own. So that's kind of the size range of this yarn. You can do it a couple different ways. I'll show you some projects. But what I thought we could talk about the most is the Carbeth cardigan that I'm wearing. One of my favorite Baba Bulky projects. This sweater, you might recognize it. It's been popular on Ravelry by Kate Davies. This sweater has been very popular on Ravelry. There we go. Okay. You can see it has really great lines, nice, fun shape, easy to wear. I think it came out in like 2018, I want to say, maybe the end of 2017. But there's also a pullover version, but I have knit the cardigan. And it's a fun Swiss, sorry, I just put my foot on my dog because why wouldn't she be touching me? She's a good girl, but clingy guard dog. Anyway, this is a neat sweater because even though it has these cool sort of like extreme raglan shaping for the sleeve, it's not knit top down, it's actually knit bottom up. So you start every piece from the bottom, you work the sleeves up, you work the body up, and then you combine it and reduce it to get to the neckline. And I knit this sweater and I wrote a full tutorial about it. And I just started uploading it into the community. So if this is a sweater that you have ever looked at making, or uh, this is your first time seeing it, there is a full tutorial about how to knit this sweater from all of the things. So starting at the body, working up the sleeves, joining the sleeves. Oops, I have a little thread coming out. I have to fix that. Then you work these funky decreases because it's like a double decrease here on the back, kind of a crazy one. And then you work up the collar, and the collar is actually kind of folded down and seamed. So you can see it's like a doubled over collar, nice and thick. So it gives you that little bit of stand up. And then the button bands and the buttonholes and all of it. So I have the whole tutorial, and I knit mine in Baba Bulky, obviously, which it's a great yarn for it. Works up really well. I think I knit mine on a size 11 needle. I'd have to double check that, but it works up fast for as big of a sweater as it is. And it's a great sweater to knit and to wear. It's kind of one of my go-tos here, because here in San Diego it's chilly, but it's not super cold. So I'm like in this thing all the time. We have that mid-range weather where it's like 50, 60 degrees, where it's like, oh, it's chilly. I need a little something. And this is just the perfect thing. It's basically my winter coat here. I wore it out we went to an outside dinner on Sunday, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, are you cold? And I'm like, I had like a flannel shirt on, two pairs of socks, and this thing. And I'm like, why? I said to my husband, I'm like, why is everyone asking if I'm cold? Like, I'm in the thickest sweater I own, like in merino wool. I am good to go. And then it's funny, I was looking at some of the photos on Instagram, and everyone else at the farm dinner is like in black and gray puffer coats. And I think I shocked everybody that I was wearing something colorful. Like, I think they thought I was just in like normal clothes or something. But no, I was not cold one bit. So anyway, that's a huge vote for the Carbeth cardigan. I really love it. And like I said, if you go after this chat, if you go in the sidebar on the app and Mighty Networks, you'll see a new thing under the courses section that says Carbeth cardigan, and all the info is there for, where to get the pattern, how much yarn you need for each size, all the different colors of Baba Bulky. We have 22 colors, and like none of them, like they're all nice and solid like this. Like, any of them would look great. Like, whatever your favorite color is, this sweater is just a perfect example of how to add color to your wardrobe and be the only one at a dinner that's wearing any color. So anyway, the Carbeth cardigan tutorial is online now, and I have most of it up there. There's a few other sections I need to add, but it'll be up there before you get to them, I promise. But if you have any questions about this sweater, then you can join that group, or you can email me, ask a question, whatever it might be. So yeah, I encourage you to make it if you've been looking at it, and you can ask questions as you go. That's kind of the angle I would like for the community is, oh, Judy, let me take a look here. Judy asked, how many skeins is it for the size 40? It looks like, okay, so there is a size 41, and it looks like that takes about 650 yards, which would be about 5 balls. So perfect. 41 is good. So yes, you would get it done in about 5 skeins. And that's without adding any length. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, there you go. it's a really fun sweater to work and even better to wear. But so what I was saying about the courses in the community is they're kind of work at your own pace. I'd like them to be almost like a resource for you so you can work on your knitting when you get to it. I know knit alongs as they are normally on a schedule they're fun and the hype of getting started is always a ton of fun. But in reality, not everybody can knit on a strict schedule. But what I want the community to be is a resource for you, me, anybody who comes along who wants to knit the sweater or, like me, started a sweater in July and still hasn't finished it yet. We can hop in and we can talk about it and we can ask questions and we can see what other people have done, um, just all in one place. And if it's a year from now, it's okay. The steps don't change. This pattern's been on Ravelry for 4 years, 5 years, I don't know. And it's still just as beautiful and I still love wearing it. So there's no reason that you couldn't make one today and love it, all of it. Yes, the Carbeth cardigan. That is exactly what I'm wearing. Here it is. Beautiful sweater. So yes, I've got that full tutorial going up it's in the courses section on the sidebar of the community. So if you can't find it, just shoot me a message and I'll send you the link. No big deal. So yeah. Oh, Pamela. Yes, I've had one on my needles. Well, if you have any hiccups or you want to get restarted on it, all this will be back online here in, excuse me, a little while. So we'll get that going. And you need it. You're in New Jersey. You need this thing. You'll wear it all the time. So that is the Carbeth cardigan. So that's great. And what else are we going to talk about today? I thought I'd show you another couple of fun projects. We have a couple other projects in Baba Bulky that are quick and just really fun to knit. We have this scarf. This is in the same color as what I am wearing. This is pistachio. And this is called the wainscot scarf. So, because it kind of reminded me of like the beadboard wainscoting in in a house. And it is such a cool pattern because it's one row. On both sides, you work the same row on both sides, and you get this neat kind of garter ribbing effect to it. So it's two skeins of Baba Bulky, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a really great, it's a good scarf for anybody. Looks good with anything, just a good standard solid scarf. It's called the wainscot scarf, and it's a free pattern. It uses 2 balls. I'll post a link to it. Oh, Judy, what size sweater am I wearing? Oh boy. I would say I'm probably wearing the 41. I will have to go back and check my notes since it's been a little while. I was just looking here at the pattern. Yeah, I probably made the 41. Maybe I made the 44 and a half because it is a little roomy. I'm about a 40. So yeah, maybe I made the third size because it's a little boxier on me. I'll have to go check my notes and we can chat, Judy. No problem. But yeah. Or maybe I have the pattern on Ravelry. Maybe I made notes on Ravelry. Anyway, we will find it and I will let you know. But to give you an idea, I'm about a 40, like around, and you can see this has a lot of extra room to it. So if that gives you any extra help. Oh goodness, I keep tapping my dog. I feel so bad. Okay, so we covered the Carbeth. and the wainscot scarf. I would say then let's talk about the pretty pocket scarf. This is another really fun project in Baba Bulky yarn. This scarf is all cables, big wide cables, but the real trick of it is that here at the bottom it has nice little pockets that you can keep your hands in. So you can put it on, and then here we are. Doo, doo, doo. It has these nice little pockets. So you can see there's just a little join there where it works. And each side has a handy little pocket. So you can keep your hands in there when you're walking, or you can toss your phone in. It's called the Pretty Pocket Scarf. Oh, Kuma, baby. Oh. So the Pretty Pocket Scarf is a beautiful, it comes in 2 lengths, which is really nice. Both lengths use 3 balls of Baba Bulky. So it's just a really neat, pretty cable scarf. And then I also got out one of my other favorites. I've shown these before on here, but I thought they'd look so cute with the scarf. These are the Born to Be Warm mitts. Sorry, I've got a tag for when they go to yarn stores. But these are these are a mock cable. So you just do like a knit 2 together and then knit into the other stitch again. And I thought they would look really cute with this cable scarf. So these are the Born to Be Warm mitts. Fun little pattern to whip up. You could even probably whip up from maybe the spares of this. So that is 4 fun projects that use Baba Bulky. Our biggest, squishiest merino yarn here at UU. So I hope you've had a fun day. We've got a little rainstorm coming through here in California. It's not too bad down here where I am. I know they're having some struggles up north a little further. Oh, what is the name of the cable scarf again? It is called the Pretty Pocket Scarf. And I think it's on UU and on Ravelry. Should be all the places. And I will also add a link in the post when I get this video posted up after the, I don't know, when I'm done talking. So yeah, that is kind of what I've got today. Anything else good going on? We have our knit tracker. We're starting to fill in. We have our Carbeth cardigan, the Pretty Pocket Scarf, Born to Be Warm mitts, and that pretty wainscot scarf. So I'll post links to all of these in the chat after I get this video up live. And like I said, you can join that Carbeth Cardigan course. You know, it's no extra cost to join. Well, there's no cost to the community at all. So all the information about how much UU yarn you need for all the projects is on there, and you can click through and read it and see if you like it, see if it's a project you want to knit. You know, just like reading a recipe. That's what I like to do. Read the recipe, decide if I want to make it, decide if I have time for today to make it, decide if I want to make it, another time. Same thing with our courses. Go at your own pace, decide what works for you, and I'll be here to answer any questions as you go. So I hope you have a good day. And how do I find notes on the carb in the community? If you're using the app, you'll be able to kind of click over to the sidebar, and it should be on the left side of your screen. I don't know how this is translating on video, but it should be on the left side of your screen. You should be able to pop out a little thing and it'll say courses. And when you scroll down, there should be one that says Carbeth Cardigan. And if it's not there, maybe restart your app because I just kind of turned it on like about 30 minutes ago. So maybe the app isn't refreshed on your phone yet. That can happen. It did give me a message that it takes a couple minutes for it to all feed through. So that could totally be a possibility that it's just not showing up for you yet. But if you don't see it, I can send you a message after with the link to it. No problem. So anyway, happy Wednesday. This Wednesday thing keeps happening. I really enjoy it. I love that you keep coming and chatting. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but if anybody has any questions, you can drop them in the community and let me know. And I hope you are knitting, almost every day and keeping track with your knit tracker. And if you want to share a photo of your knit trackers in the community, that would be great too. We can all knit together. So that is what we're up to. Oh, did you see her? She's down here. She's I have a Belgian Malinois. She hangs out down here with me. She doesn't like, I close the door when I come online and she doesn't like to be separated. She's my little guard dog. And then I have a husky mix, and that one's kind of like, oh, all right, see you later. It's pretty funny to see the two of them and how they interact differently. So anyway, I will let you go today, and oh yeah, we'll chat again next week. So I hope you have a good day and keep knitting. Thanks.